Hello, today I'm talking about the celebrity memoir, Hello, Molly. This is by actor, comedian extraordinaire Molly Shannon, and I crazy loved this book. It's so good. If you're unfamiliar with who Molly Shannon is, she was a cast member on SNL for I think 6 seasons in the late 90s. She's also been in like a million things. Even if you don't know her name, you've definitely seen her in stuff. She pops up everywhere. She's so funny. She's so phenomenal. She's such a great actor. And turns out she's also a really great writer. She did co-write this with Sean Wilsey. I went into the book thinking, oh, this is gonna be really funny. So like I read the preface right before I went to work. So I'm like, oh, I just want to start this to dip my toes in. And I'm sure this is gonna be like a nice fun little story. Oh my God, no. The opening of the book is about this accident that happened that affected her entire life. Like the entire book is in a sense about that incident and the ramifications of it and how it's touched everything within her life. And it is so emotionally devastating. I was struggling to not cry well at work because I'm just like, why? It was, oh my God. And it was, yeah, just beautifully written tragedy. We do get those really funny stories. Like she has such great insight into her time at SNL. Like you want to hear all those fun behind the scenes stories. And she does get to that, but she builds to that so well of like, by the time that she does get to SNL, it feels like this great triumphant moment. You can breathe, really. One of the other emotional moments that got to me was the first time she did marry Kathleen Gallagher. At the end of it, she wanted to do a joke just for a lifelong friend who was watching. And man, it's just like, it was just so touching because like she's so grateful for all of her friends and all of the experiences she's had. Like she wraps up the book by talking about just being grateful to be alive and to be a mother. And she's grateful that her kids are alive and everyone's happy and healthy. And it's just like, it's clear she just has a true love and appreciation of life and the experiences not only she's had, but like that she gets to share with others. And it's just, it's such a beautiful and touching sentiment. And the whole thing is just incredibly well written. It hits the emotions that you want it to hit. You get to hear the fun stories you want to hear. It goes to all of the great places. Yes, I was a bit caught off guard by the beginning, but it did suck me in and I was in it for the long haul. This is probably the fastest I've ever read a book of this length. It's almost 300 pages and I read it in 3 days. That's not how fast I read. I couldn't put it down. I just wanted to keep going because I wanted to know what happened next. So yes, no, I thoroughly enjoyed this book and would wholeheartedly recommend it. It is an incredible read. Even if you're not really familiar with her body of work or you're not really a fan of SNL or anything like that, I would still say give it a read because it's incredibly well written and it's going to take you along for a great emotional journey. So yes, loved it to bits, without a doubt recommend.